Christ. They're in America, and I think he ships around the world. Orogone Crystals, CRYSTALS.com. And in the UK, we have lifeforcegenerators.com. LIFEFORCEGENERATORS.com. Their phone number here is 01726765588. There's organitemoksha.co.uk. Does anyone want me to spell that out? Okay. In the UK, it's Orgonite, ORGONITEMOKSHA.co.uk. And then the last one here in England that I'm aware of is whale.to/orgone.html. That's whale, WHALE .to/orgone.html. Now we come to number 6, denial. This is of utmost importance. It is the most neglected major cause of sub-health and pain in our lives, and that's denial. Especially denial of the will, the emotional body. We are taught at an early age to deny ourselves. Probably the first word we learned was no. The emotional body expresses as emotion, desire, receptivity, and intuition. This is our will. Without desire and emotion, we do not have the passion to do things. We become slaves driven along either by the insistence of our mind or the demands and expectations of others. Our will is not a bunch of positive thinking. Our will is the feminine aspect of our being, and it is underdeveloped in both men and women. In America, I don't know about here, but there are signs on cars and it says, spit happens. It actually says something else. Well, the reason spit happens is because we have repressed ourselves emotionally, so we're holding this charge, and the charge is magnetic because the will, your emotions, your feelings, is magnetic. It pulls what it is vibrating to. And when you repress it, it's still pulling, it's still magnetic. So it's pulling an event to allow you to have an emotional release. And if you do not release emotionally, what happens is you pull more spit, a bigger spit, until you get that emotional release. But you don't have to wait for spit to happen. You can just give yourself an emotional release, and thereby it's like cleansing. Just like people have all this stuff, all this fecal hardened matter in their colon that never comes out until they clean it out. We have a backlog of emotional repressions that needs to be released, needs to be expressed. The word express means to press out. So how do you do that? It's imperative that everybody live right use of will. Israel, did you bring that book, Right Use of Will? I'm I'm going to see if I can draw this symbol for you. Does anyone have a fat writing marker? Do you have a marker? I can draw with a pen, but it'll be so light.
Orange color?
Yeah, that'll work. Excuse me.
Oh, even better.
I can do better than this, but the symbol looks something like this on the cover of the Right Use of Will book. Right Use of Will. You can order the book from rightuseofwill.com, and you can get it in the UK.
Yeah, Watkins. Bookshop for Watkins.
Watkins.
Leicester Square.
Watkins book has it. Right Use of Will. Please get that book. If you don't want to get it, then stand in the bookstore and read the introduction. Just read the introduction. And you will know if you are to get this book, because if you should get the book, you will want to buy it. Right Use of Will. What is right use of will? See, everybody on earth has denied will. Everybody. And the way I know this is true, you would not age or die if your right use of will was perfect. If the alignment between your will and your spirit was perfect, you would not age nor would you die. Will is the magnetic mama essence in you, and spirit is the electric father essence in you. We need both or we could not exist. And since they are disaligned, this means that we age and we die. Now, when you practice right use of will, it pulls your essence back to you. See, we're all fragmented here. When you deny yourself, you cause fragmentation within your being. But by healing yourself through right use of will and periodic emotional release sessions, that's part of it, you draw your essence, your power back to yourself, and then your will increasingly functions the way it is supposed to, which is to bring you your heart's desires, anything you want. See, you're supposed to have whatever you want. It's painful when you don't get it. She's telling me I have 5 minutes left. So I'm going to summarize this real quick. Right use of will. It means do what you want to do. Only do what you want to do. Do not do what you don't want to do. And when you do your will, you cross no one's else will. Nor do you allow others to cross your will. Periodically, you go somewhere where no one can see you or hear you, and then you let it out. You scream. If I screamed in the microphone, it'll hurt your ears. You scream, shout, laugh, cuss, yell, cry, moan, groan, grunt, whatever. You must use your vocal cords. You must use your voice and express any way it wants to come out without judging it. Eventually, as you periodically continue to do this, you're going to reach a catharsis, and you're going to really get to that stuff in there and shake it. Because see, there's inside of all of us, because we have repressed will, there's this, it's like it's frozen. And that's the death. That is what is killing us. Just like the stuff in our colon is frozen, it's not moving. And so by having these emotional release sessions where you use your voice, now you bring light into this area. Simply by using your voice, it brings Creator's light. And now it starts to vibrate. And when it vibrates, now it can be released out of you. The death that we are holding. And you will feel so much better if